Every manager that I had, they have some manager, they got similarities in the way they want their team to play, but every manager has something different, and it's very nice to see, because, for example, I want to be a manager when I'm going to finish my career, and it's very, very nice and very interesting to see that everything, they have a plan, they have a way they want to play, which you like or don't, but everyone has his own style, and you learn from everyone. With Mourinho, I never had any problem. He was a manager that I enjoyed very much working under. He came to a time after Van Gaal where I played 40 games, but I was in a Euro, and then I had I think a week before the season started, so I didn't have a really proper pre-season. And with Mourinho, the thing were clear. He said, I worked with a lot of midfield players. He said to me that he likes me as a footballer, but that he knows some players in my position more because he had a pre-season with them and everything. So that was not a problem. I was a bit too impatient when I wanted to leave, because after 3-4 months not playing, I was getting frustrating and everything. But it was something that I learned very much, and he's a manager with a lot of knowledge on football. Of course, you cannot win if you don't have knowledge, but he's someone that I liked. The first season, like I said, I played 40 games, with some good games, with some not so good games. But it was like the team did, we finished 5th, I think, this season, but the team was very inconsistent. And I learned a lot, because Van Gaal was a different philosophy of every other manager. It was a different adaptation of, for example, Ronald Koeman and Louis Van Gaal. So it was a year where I learned a lot as well. And it was a pleasure to play for Man United. But after that, maybe I should have had more chances, but maybe I should have as well saying to myself, okay, keep working, we will come. Because I just take an example of, for example, Ander Herrera under Van Gaal. He didn't play for 3-4 months, but then after he kept patient, and then he played with Mourinho and everything, and then he got his move to Paris Saint-Germain, so sometimes in football you need to keep passion and work. At Everton, I first arrived and I found the joy of football again. The first 6 months was very good. We played very good football. One of the main reasons I came, apart of that Everton is a big club, is because Ronald Koeman was there. And with Ronald Koeman, I knew what to expect. I knew what he wanted from me. I knew everything. So I didn't need to adapt to a playing style, because I knew what he wanted from me. And the first 6 months were great. I played very well. The team was doing very well. And after that, he gets sacked, and another manager came and everything. And it was difficult with the start of the Europa League. We started very early. We didn't have a good pre-season. So it was a difficult year for everyone. Every players, they're gonna be judged at the end of the day, because the collective sports by the collective aspect. And of course, last year, at the end of the last year, people were very happy, because with me, we won a lot of games at the end of the last season. This year I played, we didn't win, so it's a thing like that you need to accept in football.
Dan got in touch with you, didn't he, about the fact that his mum had passed away, and you were able to invite the family. How did that all come about, that you invited them to Goodison Park?
Well, he wrote me on Instagram on my private messages. A friend of mine, would text me, would say, Morgan, oh, did you see my message? I say, no, where did you write me? So he said, on Instagram. So I went to see, and then I saw this thing just above it, and then I click on it, and it touched me. And I just say to the people, oh, if I could do anything to you, because I lost my dad a year before through cancer as well, so I know what the family went through. So I just say, oh, let me invite you to the game. They told me that their mom was a very good woman, and that they will always follow me by now until the last time I kick a ball in football, wherever it is. So yeah, it was just a good time.
What did you think when they told you that the mum used to say, see you in the Morgan Schneiderlin, as part of the connection to Everton?
Yeah, like I say, it gave me goosebumps. It's just something amazing. That's why you play football. Normally it's more with kids, when you see the smile on the face, when you see everything. But yeah, when they tell you this, and this little see you in the Morgan Schneiderlin thing it's just amazing. And then yeah, like I say, if you can make people smile in difficult situations is the best thing you can do as a football player.
And you mentioned it earlier, and people forget you had to deal with the death of your father as well. I mean, how did that impact on you?
Yeah, it's a big impact. You know, losing his father, it's always very hard. But it's something that you need to stay strong. You know, you cannot let your feelings known in a pitch. Of course, the people forget that I played West Ham 2 days after I buried my dad. You know, and it was a very hard thing to do. It took me a lot, but the manager he counted on me for that game, so it took a lot on me, you know, to play this game, and it was a bit frustrating because it's after that game that I didn't play for 3 months, and so sometimes I'm saying, oh, I should have not played and stay home, but no, you know, I did it for my dad. I did it because he wanted me to do it probably. So yeah, it's something that I will never go past, you know, in my life. It will always, it's something that you can say, you know, you're still living, but losing your dad is something very, very bad, and it will always stay with me. But I have to keep going, and that's what I do. The football pitch sometimes can manage you to forget about everything, and of course for 50 or 60 minutes, you know, I didn't think about it. But it's still, you know, I was empty coming to the game because it was a lot of emotion during the week. So maybe I shouldn't have played this game.
Enjoying it here in the Northwest? You enjoy living around here?
Yeah, I love it. I know South. I know the North, and I enjoy. It's very good for the family, for myself, for my baby as well. 1 year old. It's very good for him to learn the English language and everything.
Does it change you becoming a dad?
Yeah, it's changing a lot. It's changing a lot. You have to wake up earlier. It's changing a lot, and like I say to my family, you don't imagine what's real love since until you got a kid.
You seem happy.
I am happy. Life is good, healthy. I'm happy.